Did you feel nervous when the camera was in you?
Nah, I used to do YouTube. It didn't go well. The whole creative space, you can just switch in between.
When things go wrong, I have to quickly think of something new.
You're supposed to give the impression that I was the one behind it.
Andrew, my boy. So, anyway, so yeah, let me even start from the top. How do we link up again? Who linked you up to me? Was that Into?
Yeah.
Into
It was into it.
For real. How's been your experience so far? Into actually the first week.
Yeah, he's a plug.
He's a plug. Yeah. So how's been your experience so far? Acting. In fact, let's even take it back. What made you even want to try something like this? Because I know it's something you're trying. I know for a fact that it's not initially wasn't your plan to be an actor. I don't think so.
What made you think that?
I don't know. I feel like you're more of a fashionista kind of person, a model, more aimed at that section. But me, I could be wrong. So enlighten me.
Oh, but personally, I feel like modeling and acting and the whole creative space, you can just like switch in between any of them, view the personalities that come with each of them too as well. So I was like, let me try acting too as well, because I feel like watching movies and all that brings a different kind of personalities based on the script or what you're attached to do. So I was like, let me just get a try for it and see how it goes.
True. Did you feel nervous when the camera was in you?
Nah.
For real? Just roll with it.
Yeah, because I feel like I used to do YouTube at first. So
You used to do YouTube?
Yeah.
You had your own YouTube channel, you used to do for real. And what were you doing on YouTube?
It was
Reactions or what? Or just
I was doing more of like street.
challenges, going to talk to people and another kind of stuff. Okay.
Type shit,
Yeah, I think if you start with that, definitely you'll be used to a camera by then.
Yeah. So I started with that, but it didn't go well. I feel that's it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I have plans of going back to it.
Oh.
Let's see how it
Love
goes.
your vibe. And so, how's your? I've noticed that you're a very fashion-oriented person. What even made you even want to explore that side? Have you always liked fashion, or was it something you picked up from someone?
No, I think it's something that I liked. It's something that
Right? Oh, okay.
I don't have any. I just like to try out outfits and all that and see whether it looks good on me.
Yeah.
So I think that's how I started off with. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about your character, Alvin? Or what can you tell us about him? Enlighten the crowd, enlighten us.
So Alvin is more like a reserved type person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like to do too much, but he just gets on his goals and all that. Yeah, that's how I feel like Alvin is.
With regards to his relationship with Jason, would you call it toxic? Would you call it good? Would you call it healthy? How do you feel it? So, do you really support each other as brothers? Obviously, you're not giving spoilers. Obviously, we don't need to know the spoilers, but you know what I mean. Like the general. If someone were to first start watching Treasure Up, how do you think they'll describe Jason and Alvin's relationship? Are they brothers? Are they?
Yeah, like close friends, like people that we grew up with childhood.
Yeah.
Actually,
which is actually the fact.
This is the fact too. Yeah, Jason, Najim.
Yeah.
We grew up together, or that went to the same JHS together and all
for real, same JHS?
Same JHS.
Okay.
We grew up in the same hood too, so yeah.
Okay. So when you're acting on him, you're able to guess roll off it easy.
Yeah,
very easy. Right?
Very, very, very easy because he's my friend. I know the capabilities of him, and he also knows mine too as well. So I was like, let's just give it a shot.
And what was your most challenging experience shooting for the Treasure App?
Most challenging.
Yeah, a lot though, but
that's
give us the one that comes at the top of your head, the cherry on top of the cake, the one that's most glaring to you that you can remember.
I think the last one.
The last one. What did we do in the last one?
The last one was the one it was raining, the rainy day.
The rainy day. But you didn't shoot you in the rain though.
Yeah. But I mean, afterwards, where I was supposed to, I think.
That was in the room, right?
Yeah, that was the room scene.
That time we retired too, I remember. We shot it late into the night too.
That one, I think
we shot scenes where you were first moving in. We also shot scenes where you and Alvin were also kind of. I think you and Alvin even had a scene where another person who just joined recently is Yasuke.
Yasuke,
You guys did a scene where you guys were looked at each other. But I'm trying to remember which scene it is exactly that was hard for you to do.
The evening down that Jason was supposed to go out, like, I think that part.
And you had to act like you were sleeping. I recall. We did do 2 takes. One take was you sleeping. You gave a suggestion that you wanted it to be like he smiled or something. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah, you gave that vibe too. That was your hardest?
Yeah. Should I say that was the one that I feel like, that was the hardest because we're supposed to give the impression that I was the one behind it.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah,
so I thought of doing that, and I think it was kind of difficult because bringing that emotion at that time, was kind of like difficult. Yeah.
So like with your experience on Treasure App, have you ever thought of also adding acting to your resume, like something you want to explore later on, or for now you are just primarily focused on acting just for Treasure App, or do you want to explore other stuff too in acting field too?
So after being research on Treasure App, I feel like I want to explore more personalities based on acting too as well. So I think I'm giving it a shot.
I also love the way that you kind of mix your fashion with your character. I guess I even had to just write in that Alvin is a model. I guess I had to write it. Even you probably actually proposed that to me. You said that why doesn't Alvin go out to these? You remember, right?
Nah.
You also me that. You wanted your character to be. Why doesn't Alvin go on these modeling gigs? Why don't you say he's a model? It's our chart, you see. So I guess I had to just add it because I realized that no matter what, you shut up. No matter what you dress out like, alright, so let me just add that. And it kind of adds up to the whole dynamic between Jason and Alvin because how Jason is more or less monotone. You are a bit, it's funny, right? Because Jason is more a bit, with regards to dressing, he's cool, like monotone, but like you are a bit more flashy. But ironically too, with regards to characters, Jason is more like he wants to make a name for himself more. You are more on the reserve. So it's kind of funny how with regards to your actual characters, you guys are opposite, but with regards to your dressing style, you guys are also opposite. So it's a very, very interesting dynamic too. So I kind of like that too. But so far I've been very impressed. For the most part, you've been very consistent with acting, coming with the shows and everything too. And I've been very proud of what you've done so far. Actually, more moves.
But what do you think will be the difficult parts in shooting Alvin and Jason's scene?
What do I think would be or has been?
Has been, sorry.
That's a very good question. One is the one where we had to smuggle equipment into the one of the dorms, one of the hostels.
I think that was.
Can't remember that one. But then apart from that, sometimes one of the most hardest things is when sometimes I don't know how to handle the equipment. Sometimes I'm forced to do it myself, and for better or for worse, I don't really have the hang of it as much as I would, which is something that I have to learn as a director more. So I feel like for the most part, it's not just even the handling of equipment, it's more of, because out of all the cast members, out of all the people we have in the show, Legon has the most people in one location. The other characters are, even though they're all spread out, but Legon has like you, Alvin, Enim, Samuel, George, Beryl, all in one. So now, you guys don't notice it, but how to kind of make sure you guys are doing your parts as a collective. So when we were shooting in that courtyard and then stuff was messing up and everything, I had to come and apologize to you. The hardest part is trying to make sure that because for the most part, when things go wrong, I have to quickly think of something new to do. So that's the hardest part of shooting. In addition to that too, I'm always thinking like, hey, what if someone comes to seize our equipment and I'm dead? You get it? So those are the issues. But apart from that, with regards to your characters, I haven't had issues. You guys have been very good with, and it's right, it's true. You guys are going to roll off, and it's not just you and Najim. I don't know why, but for the character, even with Into so far, it wasn't even too hard. Not too hard, but maybe because I didn't get to go that far with him. But like with regards to you and Najim especially, I haven't had any issues. You guys roll off each other. So it's just easy, I guess film you. The only issue for me is how to capture it from the angle that I want. But apart from that, I have no issues. If anything, it's Najim's insistence for it to be perfect, which I actually respect. But apart from that, I think you guys have a knack for acting, even if it's not something you want to pursue like primarily. But I'm really happy to have met you guys, bro. You guys are good, bro.
Thank you.
So more moves. Obviously, we all know that this is not the end of Treasure App. We are far from over. We have about 6 more episodes, more than that, but I know we'll finish it by God's grace next year. And yeah, can't wait to see more stuff. You have even the shorts you've been working on too. I have many plans for you guys too. But I'm really, really proud of what you've done so far, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm
More
also
than-
proud to be a part of Treasure Abs.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. It was a pleasure. All right. Then.